Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup, and this is an update for This is Pantasy. Alright, this is Pantasy, and this is my update for March. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab group project that was created by Allie at Wonder in Alleyland. It is a project that started on October 11th of 2022 and goes until October 11th of 2023. And October 11th is National Mythology Day. You can update this monthly or bi-monthly. And I think my lipstick is messed up, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. My face feels all weird today. I think it's just a thing. Anyway, this is a project all about mythology and fantasy creatures and such. Last year was the first year this was created, and there were 21 prompts. This year, Allie brought it back with 21 more, so there are 42 prompts in all. I don't think I got to all of them last year, and I'm gonna try to get to them this year, but so far I'm not doing so good. So let's get a roll on and see what I've been working on. If anything I can roll out, and what I'm going to bring in for this month. So the first product I am working on is for Dragon, and that is a large product. For that I am brought in my Design Essentials Natural Hair Almond and Avocado Leave-In Conditioner. This guy here, it has 50% more than a normal bottle. It says I got this at TJ Maxx, and I originally brought this in to use half of the bottle. I brought it in, we are just at the top of the label. As of today, we are right here, and I have used it 13 times. I forgot to tally before I started. So I've used a little bit. Halfway would be way down here, and I kind of want to get this rolled out sooner rather than later, so it's not in the project all year. So I am changing my goal to 20 uses. So we have 13 so far. I have 7 more uses to go before this will roll out. This is a lovely leave-in conditioner. I enjoy the smell of it, and I enjoy using it, and I will continue to use it after it's done in this project. But so far we have 7 more uses now with the new goal. Next is for the prompt Chimera, and that is a Franken product. And for that I brought in my Uranus polish, which I frankened by mixing several polishes into an almost empty bottle. And yeah, let me give you a swatch of it. I have it on the nail card somewhere. Alright, it is this one right here. Tons of glitter and a little bit of blue color. My goal was to use it 5 times. So far I have used it 4, and we are just below that mark I made last time, so not enough to make a new mark, but 1 more use to go on that, and then I think I'm going to call this an empty and pour what's left into a new bottle that I am frankening polish into. I've debated whether to pour other polishes into this bottle, because there is still so much glitter left in there, but I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, 1 more use left on that, and that should be done probably way before the next update, probably within the next week or so. So yeah, next up is going to be for Pegasus, and that is a white product, and I brought in my NYX HD finishing powder, this guy here, to finish. It had pan when we started, and I have been working on expanding that pan, and this is what we're looking like right now. I will bring up a picture of what it looked like last month. And then I think you can see we have expanded the pan on that outer ring. I'm starting to work on this corner over here to flatten that out, and yeah, we're slowly getting there. Over the last month I have only used this 8 times. Well, 9. No, that was counting today's use. 8 times. I I've been using a powdered foundation more frequently, and I don't use them together, but today I used it to touch up. And I really enjoy this powder. I don't know why I haven't reached for it more this month, but I only reached for it 8 times. And that, so at the last update I had used it 53 times in total in this project, plus 8, that's 61 uses, so still a ways to go on this, but this I don't mind keeping in the project for a while. I know it has progress, visual progress that you can see, so we'll keep using that up. Next is for the Prompt Fairy, and that is a plant or nature themed product. And I brought in the Alva palette from Odin's Eye. It has a little fairy on it, and all the shades in here, all the shadows, are named after flowers. I randomly selected the shade Cosmos, yes, this one down here, and my goal is to use it 7 times, and so far I've used it 5. I will give you a swatch of that color. It is a very orangey color, but then it has glitters in it, and you can see them kind of flaked together there on my hand. So an orangey copper with glitters. Not particularly fond of the glittery part of this formula. I have lost my makeup wipe. There it is. My makeup eraser. But I am going to continue using it in this project, and then probably I won't touch it again. We'll see. But I do enjoy other formulas in this palette, just not that particular one. So 2 more uses to go on that one, and that will roll out next month. Next is for Griffin, and that is something that takes all your strength to use. And for that, I brought in my Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie in the travel size bottle. And I have said repeatedly that this takes all my strength to use because it is a very thick product that does not belong in a squeeze tube. And I have to squeeze really hard to get product out. I don't know if this is where we marked it when I brought it in, but I have a mark on it there, and today we are right there. My goal was to use it 5 times, and I have completed that. I have it in my hair today, but, you know, it's not much, and my hair is being itself, so, yeah, this is a goal met. So this is rolling out of the project. Yay! 1 goal met. And then lastly, at the last update, I rolled the Prompt Bigfoot, and that is something that is made in the USA. And for that, I brought in my Ulta Beauty lipstick in the shade 315 Party Crashers. I am wearing it today. Probably reapply. It's a there we go. It is a lovely shade. I will give you a swatch of it on this hand because it's easier. And there is it. It is a plummy rose color. Really lovely. Nice formula. The only downside is I just got this last November, and it is already starting to smell like crayon, and we have quite a bit left still to use. My goal is to use it 18 times. Today I have used it 6 times over this project, so that means I have you know, some more uses to go. I'm not going to math, you can figure it out. It's like 12 more uses to go. There, I did it. I mathed it. And that is everything I've been working on. So I had 1 prompt completed and rolling out, and since there are so many prompts and I kind of want to get it ball rolling, I'm only working on 6 at a time currently, which seems like a very low number. I'm going to go ahead and roll in 3 new prompts. And I was having to mess with the spreadsheet and, you know, random numbers. I said to heck with that, and I made a wheel. So I have a wheel here with all the prompts on it, and it is still too bright for you to see. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, There we go. It is black and white wheel. That's okay. So I have all the prompts in there, or all the, you know, yeah, the prompts. And we're going to spin that and see what we get. First one is the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, let me write these down, and then I will look up what the actual prompt is. Loch Ness. Okay. And the next one is going to be, okay, Scylla? I didn't know. Never heard of that one before. Okay. And lastly, Cyclops. That one I know. Okay. Let me pull up the prompt list, tell you what these prompts are, and then we will go find the, I already have the prompt list ready, so we will find out what they are and what I'm going to bring in for it. So, first up we have Loch Ness, which is Nessie, a creature in Scottish folklore that is, sorry, I just lost it, that is said to inhabit Loch Ness. A creature, I said that, I think, often described as a large, long-necked, and with one or more humps protruding from the water. Okay? A product with embossing or a raised imprint on the product. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so, okay. Okay, something with embossing or a raised imprint. Okay. Next for Scylla, a supernatural female creature with 12 feet and 6 heads on long snaky necks, each having a triple row of shark-like teeth. This sounds gross. While her loins were girdled by the heads of baying dogs. Famous for munching on some of Odysseus's crew when the hero something through the narrow strait where she made her home. Use one product 12 times and another product 6 times. So that's 2 products. Oh, okay. Alright, and lastly is Cyclops, and I think that one's easy. Cyclops, a one-eyed giant, and it's a single shadow. Okay, give me a moment to find prompts for these products for these prompts, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and that was hard. Very hard. Also, I think I realized what was looking weird with my setup is I think my light wasn't on the right setting. Anyway, yeah, those were some hard choices. So, the easy one. First, for Loch Ness Monster, a product with embossing or a raised pattern, I am going with my Essence, the blush, and this is the shade Believing. Just noticed it looks like the hinge is cracked. I hope that doesn't break. Okay. Anyway, it hasn't broken yet, but it looks like it may be cracked. There you can see it has embossing on it. This is the blush, and it has the lines. I am bringing it in for 10 uses because I can. Yeah, that's definitely been crunched. Next, the next easiest was for Cyclops, a single shadow, and for that I reached into a palette of singles, depotted shades from Natasha Denona that I got from Ally, and I pulled out this shade here, which I don't know the name of, but it is one of their smaller pans, and I think this would be a good brow bone color for me. I just ran out of my eyebrow pencil, and I picked up another one, but it just doesn't quite look the right color. Anyway, so I am bringing this in to try as an eyebrow powder. I think that's going to be a good color. Like I said, don't know what shade or palette this is from, but I'm going to bring it in and try using it 10 times. Is that what I said for the other one? 10? Okay. Sounds good. Next, I'm going to write that down before I forget, otherwise I will forget. And finally, the hardest one for Skyla, I don't know, I haven't looked it up and I'm not going to. So, you know, maybe for next one. Anyway, to use one product 12 times and another product 6 times, I wanted to bring in 2 products that I thought would go together, or at least complement each other, be in the same category, sort of. So I have decided to bring in a foundation and primer. So I am bringing in my Milani Screen Queen foundation in 110 Cool Porcelain. I have frankened this a little bit by putting in some of the Yensa foundation, which is a bit dark, and then I thought this was actually a little bit too light, even though I say it does match me. It does, but just warm it up a little bit, just put in a little bit. So I'm going to use this 12 times, and to go with it, I am bringing in my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer for 6 uses, and that is what that is looking like. Yeah, I think that's everything for this update. I could give you a swatch of the blush, I guess. I don't know if you want a swatch of the foundation, but this is a lovely cool toned blush. It is the only cool toned blush I have besides the Ilia Multi-Stick. And then the foundation, give you a little swatch of that. That is what that looks like. Blend it out. So yeah, that is everything for this update. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content and are not already subscribed, then go ahead and do so. I would very much appreciate it. And until my next video, take care of yourselves and be true to you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.